Hi, I'm fully-catered from Ukuri, and welcome to Ruzizi Tented Lodge. From Kigali, it's about a 3-hour drive to Ruzizi Tented Lodge, which is located in one of Rwanda's largest protected areas, Akagera National Park. Not only is it the only place in the country that you can spot all of the big five, but its habitats are also very diverse. The landscape consists of dense woodland, open savannas, rolling hills, papyrus swamps, and large lakes. Ruzizi Tented Lodge lies right on the edge of the largest lake in Akagera, Lake Ihema, at the southern tip of the park. Tucked away in a lush forest and connected by long wooden walkways are a series of luxurious safari tents that are available in double, twin, or family room configurations. Each tent has its own ensuite bathroom with hot shower, small desk, mosquito nets, shaded veranda, and a stunning view. The best view, however, is from the treetop suite, which is more spacious than the other tents and also has a bath and outdoor shower. The tents here at Ruzizi are spaced very far apart, which makes them nice and private. And I just love walking on these long wooden walkways. Not only have they got some information boards about the trees that grow in the area, but it's also a great opportunity to do some bird watching in these thickets along Lake Ihema. At the center of the lodge is a communal lounge and bar, a small shop next to reception, and an indoor dining area. And only a short walk away is a spa. But the heart of Ruzizi is a large wooden dining deck surrounded by colossal wild date palms overlooking the lake. This is where guests enjoy all of their meals and sundowner drinks. Here we were serenaded by hippos and African fish eagles while we watched hundreds of waterbirds fly overhead each morning and evening. But it's not only the privacy and breathtaking sunrises and sunsets that I like about Ruzizi. I also love the fact that it's an eco-lodge.
Ruzizi Tented Lodge is an eco-lodge 100% solar powered, and we use water from borehole. All of our tents has its own solar heater, which takes 30 seconds to 1 minute for hot water. And to serve water and juice, we use calaf to reduce single plastic use in the forest. And we recommend all the guests to bring their own bottles, which can be refilled anytime with mineral water for drinking. Each of the vegetables and fruits we use here are from local community, as well as 100% of revenue is for local community and conservation of the park activities.
Speaking of activities, there's no shortage of things to do when you stay at Ruzizi, as I found out the following morning. It's not really necessary to set an alarm here, because if you're not woken up by the sound of hippos, all these beautiful bird calls will certainly do the trick. After grabbing a fresh cup of coffee and enjoying a delicious breakfast on the deck, we were met by our guide, Justice, who gave us a quick orientation with the help of the Akagera map next to reception. And then it was time to hit the road. The southern parts of Akagera are very dense, but a good road network along the lake shores, where the vegetation opens up a bit, provides great game viewing opportunities. We saw plenty of elephants, zebras, and even a few hippos outside of the water. The fringes of the lake are also great for bird watching, and if, like us, you're a keen bird watcher, I highly recommend going out with one of Akagera's expert bird guides, especially if you're looking for specific species. Our guide, Penina, knew exactly where to find red-faced barbets, which was a lifer for us. Night drives are also available from Ruzizi and typically leave around sunset, returning approximately 2.5 hours later depending on what you see. One activity that you simply can't miss is a boat cruise on Lake Ihema. This is a great way to see hippos, crocodiles, and a spectacular variety of water-loving birds. Or, if you're as fortunate as we were, we're so lucky on our boat cruise, we just came around a corner and here are 3 big elephants right next to us. We also spotted a herd of Cape buffalo along the lakeshore and ended the outing by passing a noisy island nesting site where hundreds of cormorants, darters, and herons breed. Wow, that was one of the most incredible boat safaris that I've ever done. And it certainly was as good, if not better, than the ones that I've done in Botswana, in places like the Chobe River or the Okavango Delta. If you're interested in learning and seeing how African parks run Akagera, you can book a behind-the-scenes tour.
In addition of saying Big Five, the visitor of Akagera National Park have opportunity to do behind-the-scene tour, where we explain the history of park, visit of our control room and our canine unity.
This really is an incredible way to experience Akagera in a completely different way. Finally, we visited the Akagera Community Centre, which is located less than 5 minutes from the park's southern gate. How's that for a welcome at the Community Centre? Community guide Etienne Kutibaku gave us a tour of the facility where we learned more about the history of the park and its habitats in the Savannah Learning Centre, and walked through the community nursery where they not only grow their own mushrooms but also keep bees in traditional hives. And luckily for us, they sell gigantic and delicious pots of honey produced and processed on site in their little shop, which also contains a selection of locally crafted gifts. It's been absolutely fascinating walking through the community centre with Etienne and seeing exactly how they're teaching the youth about conservation, and also how exactly African parks are helping the community members to benefit from Akagera National Park. Akagera, with its abundant wildlife, diverse habitats and striking scenery, and in particular Ruzizi Tented Lodge with its wooden walkways and magical location, is a must-visit for anyone travelling to Rwanda. The comfort, superb service levels, and especially the people and their warm, friendly smiles certainly made me wish that I was staying longer.